name is James and our team will introduce about animals migration. While we study about whale, we can know some animal move to another place and people move another place too. So we research about that and we will introduce about animals migration. Why animals are migratory? First, there are many reasons that animals migratory. But first reason is they try to find food. When they didn't find food, they can be die. One place food is run out, they move to another place to find some food. There are zebra. Zebra move another place to find some food. They move with group to find food and they eat starch. This is scene of zebras moving. Second reason is about breeding. Breeding is really important to animal. This is one way to animal survive. Where they move, they find more good place to breeding, and they find more safety place to breeding too. Example of breeding migratory animal. First animal is sea turtle. Sea turtle is live in warm sea. It breeding in warm sand and breeding 100 to 300 eggs. And salmon live in sea and river. Young salmon move into sea. When they grow up, they return to river. Next, third reason, escape from predator. Example of wild beast. Wild beast is food of lion. So when they find predator's trace, they start to move another place, safety from predator, and they run away with group from predator. When they didn't move place, they can eat by predator. Resident animal. Korea's resident bird is magpie, and fish is Pacific cod, and animal is jindo dog. China's bird is phoenix, and fish is albino, and animal is Pekingese. Main birds in Korea is magpie. It lives in high trees and their nest is really clear because they add it one more time when they build nest. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jane. I introduce about migration of fish. Salmon have the largest of any Pacific salmon. Salmon migrate uncontrolled Yukon River, and they migrate 100 km to Mackenzie River. This picture is salmon's migration route. And migration of whale. Humpback whale is migrate of 2,500 km, and they migrate polar water and migrate tropical water, and they breed their baby and grow. Migration whale is gray whale and blue whale. Migration of summer bird. Migration of summer bird is barn swallow. Barn swallow is summer bird, and they come spring at Korea. And come spring Korea, they go Southeast Asia at winter and lays baby. Migration of winter bird. Common goal. Common goal is winter bird. They distribution Korea at winter, and they distribution summer at North America. Winter bird, wild goose and red-crowned crane, eagle, and kestrel and great feet.
Hi, my name is Poon. I will explain about land animals that migrate. There are many land animals that migrate place to place. Most of the migrating animals are serengeti herbivores. 200 millions of animals 200 millions of serengeti herbivores such as wild beast, zebra, gazelle, giraffe, buffalo migrate in mid-May. At mid-May, Serengeti prairie becomes very hot. They migrate to find the water and grass. African elephants also follow them too. They migrate to find the water and grass. They start migration in Tanzania and run on the savannah. Almost animal right at Masai Mara. Masai Mara is in Kenya, Nairobi. With predators such as lion, hyena, jackal, fox attack and eat them. And strong stream and alligator also interrupt them. They move almost 800 kilometers to go to Masai Mara. In Alaska, reindeer migrate too. 1.2 million of rain every April. 1.2 million of reindeer migrate. Some reindeer freeze and die, and some reindeer attacked and eaten by fox or bear. They move about 1,500 kilometers. After 6 months, they come back to prairie to find the grass. And in Christmas land, in Indian, the red crab migrate to lay eggs in October or November. They eat the sea and go to forest. It takes 5 or 6 or 7 days. Male go first and female follow them. Some roads are temporarily forbidden to entering for red crabs migration.
Hello, my name is Siren. I'll tell you about migrate by no choice. Tuvalu Island is sinking because of global warming, and all the people in island have to migrate in abroad. And there is poor people and rich people in Tuvalu Island, but I think we don't have to accept people who will going to migrate in abroad. Because, for example, the poor people can't pay tax, so we have to help the poor people, and we have to send more tax. And another example, we have to give everything to live, and they have to live in islands because it is harm to our citizens. And for population growth, the exhaust gas happens, and the population will grow very much.
A 1,000 years ago, there were only 1/3 of a billion people, but we were multiplying. Now there's 7 billion of us. How did we grow so much, so fast? Say this glass is North America. The fuller the glass gets, the more people there are. Water drips in as people are born. Water drips out as people die. Okay, here's the entire world. Now let's go back 1,000 years. The Americas are nearly empty. Europe and Africa have less than 100 million people between them. And just like today, most people live in China, India, and the rest of Asia. For centuries, things stayed pretty much the same. Births are canceled out by deaths. Women are having lots of babies, but most babies die before they grow up and have families of their own. We don't reach 1 billion until 1804. But things are changing. Better medicine and better agriculture are starting to slow the leak from the bottom of the glass. People still die, of course, but more babies grow up and have babies of their own. Lots of babies. We've grown from 1 billion to 7 billion, and it only took 200 years. Will we keep going like this? Probably not. The UN says we'll level out at 10 billion by the end of the century. So as we continue to grow from 7 billion, the question is, can the world hold that many people? Experts can't agree. It all depends on how well we manage our food, water, and energy.
So I think we don't have to accept people who migrate abroad. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Aaron. I will introduce about people's migration. There is two kinds of migration, which is no choice and choice. And I will introduce about no choice. For no choice, there are 3 detailed reasons. One is disaster, second is drought, third is global warming. In each region, there is some example. First, disaster. For disaster, there is a Chernobyl nuclear accident. Chernobyl nuclear accident was happened on April 26, 1986. Because of this accident, 28 people died in the place, and many people get cancer. By this accident, many people have to move their home. Second, it is about job. For job, there is 2 ways. One is people who want to get new job and effect of company's order. This is one of the reasons of people's migration. Last thing is global warming. For global warming, there is an island which name is Tuvalu. Tuvalu is sinking because of sea level is higher than before. So finally, Tuvalu's president decided to give up their territory in 2001. So Tuvalu's president tried to migrate citizens to the New Zealand, but it is not easy. So we have to help them. Like this, there are 2 있습니다.